नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स. Good evening and welcome to another Dhamma program. We hope that all of you are doing well. Here in the monastery also, we are doing well by the blessings of Triple Gem. So, in these times, troubled times, it is very good not to focus on the trouble, because mind, if it is dwelling too much on the negativity, then it doesn't serve our purpose. So it's better that we must stay positive, must stay with a positive frame of mind, wholesome frame of mind. Then only it will be more useful for us. We know that there are many things happening in and around us, and many of those things are not really pleasant. But then, if we are just panicking, just getting worried, just getting jittery, or reacting in an impulsive way, then it doesn't solve our problems. First of all, we have to be peaceful. We have to be pragmatic in our approach, in our day-to-day approach, and we have to live with mindfulness. Then, whatever troubles come, we can face them correctly. We must keep in mind that things will change. Now it is not good, tomorrow it may become better, and then again, day after tomorrow, something may happen. It keeps on changing, basically, that's the thing. There isn't much we can do. People say nowadays that science has made so much of progress, but you see just one virus and then it all goes wrong. Now people are struggling, doctors are struggling to get the protective equipments, doctors, nurses, healthcare people, and then there is no exact medicine for this virus. They're applying other medicines, but for this virus, there is no exact medicine, and then so many other issues we are facing. So science and technology, though it has made progress, but control. So the theme of our practice is we should not try to control. We should just learn we should just learn the things, what they are, and let them go. Because We have so much of notion of control. You see, people say governments are controlling people, or people even their own houses, they are trying to control each other, and they are trying to control their machines, and they are trying to control so many things. This one virus, it teaches us things are not under control. Better not try to control too much. We can do our job in a positive way, but having too much of a strong notion, strong idea of control, not it will not work. Many people, control freaks, they call, I believe. So many control freaks. Could they stop this? They could not. Nobody could. Now it has come. It has spread everywhere. Some it has become really bad. People are dying. People are dying not just one or two or tens or twenties. People are dying in hundreds in some places. Some places it has become so bad that there are not enough people to pick up the dead bodies. There is no proper funeral, nothing. They're just dumping the dead bodies here and there on the streets. Some places it has become so bad. Earlier, they used to think, oh, everything is in order, everything is in control, everything is working fine. Now, can you sit in the same posture throughout this session? Not possible. Your leg will pain, or your back will pain, or your hand or shoulder or anything. Some pain, some discomfort, some itching, something will come. We call it is our body all the time. Ultimately, if it is our body, we can control. But is it in absolute control? Can we control this body absolutely? If we can control this body absolutely, then we can stop this disease. Doctors know so many medicines. They're experts in medical field. They are also falling sick because of this virus. So many doctors and nurses and healthcare people. They know better than us in healthcare still, because this body is not under control. Cannot control. Mind also not under control fully. Yes, if we train our mind, we can have mastery over it. But it requires a rigorous training. And that is what Buddha's teaching is all about, training the mind. But when it is untrained, oh, it is like a wild monkey. Going here, going there, thinking this, thinking that, there is nothing. No control, no, absolutely wayward. So that is the nature of this body and the mind. Let us just see, let us just feel, let us just contemplate for a few moments. Oh, this is the nature of the body. This is the nature of the mind. How can we believe that we will control everything? Do you have any control on when you will next blink your eyelid next moment? This simple thing, blinking your eyelid, is still not in our control. It is happening naturally. Happening naturally. That is the nature of the body, Rupa Dhamma, characteristic of this body. Similarly, Nama Dhamma, characteristics of the mind. It is working in its own way. So now you may question, then what to do? If nothing is under control, then is it a chaos? No, no, it is not a chaos. It is perfectly in sync. It is absolutely, there is absolutely no chaos. Chaos is when you think you can control and you fail. That is the biggest chaos. But when you don't have the urge to control, don't you know that it cannot be controlled? When you are in sync with the things, then there is no chaos. So you have to understand these things are not under control. There is no owner here. You are the owner of this body, eh? You think like this: my hand, my leg, my body, I am powerful, I am strong, I am weak. So many people think like that. Majority of the people think like that. But then they also fall sick. I hear so many people, healthy people, young people, so called gym going people, they're also falling sick because of coronavirus, right? They are supposed to be strong. They should have the body under control, but it is not possible. So we must, if we want to live with ease, then we have to understand these things. These fundamental things we have to understand, that there is no way of absolute controlling this body or this mind. What we can do is understand them as it is, the body as it is, mind as it is, and then let them go. Just only thing is, though the body is sick, we can train our mind. The good thing is we can train our mind not to be sick. How? By practicing these four satipatthanas: mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the feelings that arise on this body, mindfulness of the mental this thought, mindfulness of the thoughts, like chitta, consciousness, and mindfulness of the mental phenomena. There was a very elderly devotee during the time of Lord Buddha, very devout and elderly devotee. In his old age, he went to Lord Buddha once and he asked, Lord, nowadays I'm old and my body doesn't keep well and I keep falling sick. What, please give me, Lord, give me some advice. Lord Buddha told him directly, in your age, it is better not expect this body to be healthy or strong, but you should train yourself like this. Let this body be sick. Let this mind not be sick. Let this mind be free from sickness. Then he went to Sariputta, chief disciple of Lord Buddha, and asked, Lord Buddha gave me this advice. What does it mean in detail? And then Sariputta explained to him. It means Lord Buddha wanted to tell that you must understand these nature of body and mind through Satipatthana. Then, even if the body is sick, you can still stay with ease. What people do? They just get hold of the mental formations. When there is anything in the body, any pain, any sickness, any uncomfortable feeling, any unpleasant feeling, they just grasp wrongly, viewing wrongly, no, not knowing, grasp at it. And then there is ignorance, strong ignorance, and craving. So many mental fabrication start, mental process start, then the peace is gone, the happiness is gone. Instead of having one trouble, now they have two troubles: physical sickness, mental discomfort. So their trouble will only increase. However, if we go the other way around, if we train our mind, if we know these arising of ignorance and craving, if we know the creation of all these mental fabrications, if we know how these mental fabrications are affecting our physical fabrications, bodily fabrications, if we know them, how they arise and pass away, how they are not really I, me, mine, then our mental discomfort is gone. When our mental discomfort is gone, 50% of our trouble is gone. Then we have the physical discomfort. Now, when our mind is at peace, automatically we'll see, even though there can be some physical discomfort or unpleasant feeling or some sickness and sickness related unpleasant feeling or things like that, you wouldn't be bothered or perturbed or troubled by it so much. In fact, you will feel less of pain, less of unpleasant feeling, because mind is not trying to grasp at it. So nearly 70%, 75% of your problem is gone. Another 25%, you may have to bear with it, because that is probably either past karma or karma, basically some kind of karma, or because of environment, or because of food, or a combination of any of these things. Sickness comes because of ahara, food, utu, environment. Like this environment is now it is an environment which is kind of sick, because there is so many viruses in and around us. So it's kind of, or sometimes environment is good, suitable, no sickness, and then karma, actions done by us, the results, and then chitta, mental state. So because of any of these four, or combination of any of these four, sickness can arise on this body. So when your mind is at peace, when your mind has wisdom, mindfulness and wisdom, mind has learned the right way of letting go, then your mind is peaceful. So out of these four factors, one is gone. You can negate. Karma also, if it is bearing any effect on your body at this time, some karma that you did, maybe not wholesome, at least to some extent, because of the power of wholesome, some reduction might happen. The other two factors, ahara and utu, nutriments and environment. Ahara, of course, you can, if your mind is in the right place, you can change your diet, and to some extent you can reduce some of the diseases. Yes, environment is not in our control. None of these things are in absolute control, but environment to a great extent is mostly not under control. So you have to bear with it, but you would still not be bothered. So you see, when our mind is in the right place, we have great advantages in any times. For example, this is a troubled time. This is a time of trouble. But then this will come to pass. Today, tomorrow, it has arisen, it will go to the peak, and then it will start falling. That is with all phenomena. Arising, staying for some time, and then dissolving. That is the nature. So in this case also it will be like this. Some countries it has already come down. In India it is picking up. It will come down after some time. Some other countries also it will be like this. It will always be like this. It had always been like this. Nothing is permanent. This is also not permanent. It cannot be. Then maybe the better days will come and there will not be this sickness. But then another problem will come. You will very soon forget that such a great sickness was there everywhere, all over the world, killing probably now, I don't know, by today's report, nearly more than 80,000 people have died. 80 to 90, between 80 to 90,000 people maybe. And then it is increasing. It has, then would you remember that millions of people fell sick? Hundreds of thousands of people died. Very easy to forget. If you lose your mindfulness and wisdom, very easy to forget such things. Very easy. Mind has craving and ignorance so powerful, so strong. So suddenly it will forget. And then now you go back to your old ways, you go back to your craving, you go back to your ignorance. They also tell you, come, 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 we'll increase our defilements more, and then all messed up. Not just your mind is, not just your body is sick, your mind is also sick at that time. So this is the way of the world, how things function. That's why it's so essential to be mindful. Don't boast so much. Don't be too much proud. Just learn, practice, let go, move forward. Samsara had always been like this. This is not the only time some kind of pandemic or whatever you call has come. So many times. You see the history. So many times. Sometimes it has even killed not just hundreds of thousands, sometimes some of these have killed millions of people. And it is not the only one that will come. Now, in future, there might be a bigger threat also, bigger disease, more powerful. Who knows? Now, so many industrial things affecting our environment, pollutions. This is the genes are mutating. DNAs, RNAs are mutating. Scientists already have been talking about some superbugs, powerful, very powerful bacteria or viruses, which are which cannot be controlled by the normal antiviral, antibiotic drugs and medicines and stuff like that, because it will be resistant to these things. They're already thinking in these lines, scientists. Superbugs. So who knows, future another one will not come. We may see in this lifetime, or if we don't see, maybe another sometime later, next generation or next to next generation, they might see. So there is no guarantee that world will be a safer place after this one. We should not expect the world to be a safer place, safe place. We should not. World was never a safer place. How can it be safe when you are afflicted with disease, sickness, death, mental suffering, physical suffering? How can it be safe? When it is afflicted by constant change, No permanence, only conditional phenomena, moving on, rolling on, changing, from this to that, that to this. How can you tell? How will it be safe? It can't be. Don't expect it to be safe. World had always been dangerous. It is dangerous now. It was dangerous in the past. It will be dangerous in future. That's the nature of the world. That's why Lord Buddha says the true wise people train themselves, develop themselves, and finally abandon the world. There is a place of safety, not in this world, not in another world, but beyond the worlds of mind and matter, beyond Nama and Rupa, Lokuttara, Loka Uttara, Lokuttara, beyond the worlds, beyond all mind and matter, beyond all these six senses, their objects, six sense consciousness, beyond all these things, there is a safe, there is safety in Nirvana. So train your mind to reach there, today, tomorrow, in this life or in next. Don't crave for it. Oh, I have to reach Nibbana now only. No, not like this. That is that is unwise way of practicing. Practice mindfully with ease, with comfort. Keep on moving ahead and you will reach. Lord Buddha also says, if you stay with sati and sampajanya, kalang agameya. If you stay with mindfulness and wisdom, your time shall come. Don't worry, your time shall come. So develop your mind like this with right view that this world had always been problematic. As long as I live here, I will get into problems. Today coronavirus, tomorrow something else. Tomorrow some greedy people, they will start fighting. Today they are fighting for maybe oil, tomorrow they'll start fighting for water when the water will come down, water resources. Another war, big war may start, or something or the other, or some other rogue people will unleash another kind of virus, biological warfare, something. You never know. There are enough number of greedy people, hateful people, corrupt people, rogue people in this world, and many of them are in powerful positions in many countries. We don't know who will do what. So we must make ourselves refuge. Atta Deepa Viharatha Atta Sarana Anyanya Sarana Dhamma Deepa Viharatha Dhamma Sarana Anyanya. Make yourself a refuge. Lord Buddha said before passing away. Yourself means develop your mind in the right way. And Dhamma Deepa Viharatha. Take refuge in the Dhamma and develop yourself. Then you will surely go beyond suffering today or tomorrow. So that's a short Dhamma message. Now we'll do meditation for some time. Sit comfortably, be at ease. This is a short meditation, but make sure your body is at ease. Head to feet, just feel. And if you feel any stress or anything, Whatever stress, tension, just release it. Be at ease with your body. Be at ease in your mind. Be here at this present moment. Calm down your physical fabrications. Calm down your mental fabrications. And you calm them down by your peaceful, natural, subtle breath. Use this breath, this power of breath, to calm down your physical and mental fabrications. And then stay aware of this powerful breath, subtle, natural, peaceful breath. Feel happy and joyful that by staying with this powerful, natural, happy, subtle breath, you are learning to let go. Let go of the mental formations, physical formations. You are learning to be more and more powerful, learning and practicing yourself in the way of wisdom, knowing, being aware, letting go, going upward, more powerful within your mind. Radiate metta, loving kindness for yourself and for all living beings with this powerful mind. Now we will chant the Bhujanga Parita for the happiness benefit and freedom from sickness. Listen mindfully. Bhujanga are the 7 factors of enlightenment. So when we mindfully contemplate upon them, it gives power not just to the body, mind, but to our body also. And it has the power to purify the body if your mindfulness is so strong. It has happened with many great people, Venerable Mahakassapa, Venerable Mahamoggallana, Lord Buddha himself. So we will chant now. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sangsare sangsarantang sabba dukkha vinasane satta dhamme cha bhojjange marasena pamaddane bucchitva ye chime sattati bhavamuttakuttamang ajating jara vyadhing amatang nibbhayang gatang Emamadigunopetang aneka gunasangahang osadhancha imang mantang bhujjangancha banamahe bhujjango sati sankhato dhammanang vichayo tatha viryam piti passaddhe bhujjangancha tatha pare samadhupekha bhujjanga satyete sabbadassina Munina sammadakkhata bhavita bahulikata Sangvattanti abhinyaya nibbanaya cha bodhiya Etena saccavajjena sothite hontu sabbada Ekasming samaye nato moggallanancha kassapang Gilane dukkite disva bhujjange sattade sayi te chatang abhinanditva roga muccing sutang khane etena saccavajjena suttite hontu sabbada ekada dhamma rajapi gelannennabhipilito chundatterena tang yeva vanapetva na sadarang सम्बोधित्वा न आबाधात् हा बुद्धासिथानसो एतेन सच्चपज्येन सुत्थिते हन्तु सर्वदा पहीनाते च आबाधातिन्नं यम्पि महेशिनं मग्गहत्ता किलेशा वा हत्तानुपत्तिधम्मतम् एतेन सच्चवज्येन सोत्थिते हन्तु सर्वदा सभ्येतियो विभज्यन्तो सब्बरोगो विनश्यतु माते भवतु अन्तरायो सुखे दीर्घायुको भव अभिवादनशीलिस्य नित्यं वर्धापचायिनो चत्तारो धम्मा वर्धन्ते आयुवन्नो सुखं बलम् आयुरारोग्यसम्पत्तिः सर्गसम्पत्तिमेव च अतो निब्बानसम्पत्तिः यमिनादे समिच्छतोति भवतो सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सुस्थे भवन्तु ते भवतो सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सुस्थे भवन्तु ते भवतो सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सुस्थे भवन्तु ते. May by the power of Triple Gem and by the blessings of all the monks and by the power of your good actions, wholesome actions, may you all be happy, peaceful, free from dangers and suffering. And may all living beings share these merits, and may they also be free from all dangers and suffering, and may all living beings attain Nibbana. Sukhino Bhavantu.